This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these bad actors are working overtime to suppress the channel, because they're terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Guys, listen, what is going on with GME shows us that fundamentals in the United States stock market means absolutely nothing. Once these bad actors set their sights on a company and they start naked shorting it to death, it doesn't matter how much money that company makes, how much debt that company has, how much cash that company has on hand. The bad actors will manipulate that company in real time, and the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI will sit on the sidelines and watch that company's stock price be demolished and practice willful blindness and do absolutely nothing about it. GME has had five consecutive quarters of making money. They're sitting on, 8 or 9 billion in cash. They have a whole lot of Bitcoin on their books. The CEO does not take a salary. Yet somehow, with all this positive catalyst, GME is trading around a 52-week low. Okay? Make that make sense. In a fair, transparent market, this would not be happening. And just like we can see the manipulation, the SEC sees it, the DOJ sees it, the FBI sees it, and they do absolutely nothing about it. They would not allow this to happen to Apple or Google or Meta or Amazon. Could you imagine Amazon having five consecutive quarters of profits, 5 consecutive quarters of profit, sitting on $9 billion in cash, and the stock price is at 52-week lows? The SEC, the DOJ, the FBI would have put together a joint task force to find out who these market manipulators were, and they would have brought them to justice. But in stocks that the retail investors are longing and the 1%ers are shorting, all of a sudden, the rules of the market go out the window. All of a sudden, the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI, they get amnesia. They forget what the rules are. They practice willful blindness to the overwhelming evidence of fraud and corruption in the market. They're doing it every single day. And the chairman, the CEO, not CEO, the SEC chair, that guy said they're looking for hanky-panky. Hanky-panky is all over GME, all over GME. And what has he done? Absolutely nothing. Okay? Absolutely nothing. There is no way that the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI don't see the manipulation in the play, don't see the shenanigans, don't see the dog pool abuse, and they do absolutely nothing about it. And you guys know why. Because the ones who are being victimized, or majority of the ones being victimized, are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think Amazon could have 5 quarters of profitability, 9 billion cash on hand, and yet be trading at 52 weeks lows without an investigation by our regulatory and law enforcement agencies? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.